I don't know whether there's anybody here. I'm on my phone. For some reason, I can't get my devices to work. So I don't know. Welcome to the live chat. Anyway, I'm here, everybody. It's 4:30. I'm with you live from sunny Sussex, and it's beautiful this evening. It's been a sort of stormy, windy thingy bob going on weekend, and then today it's balmy and hot and lovely. So that's good, isn't it? It is good. It could be worse. It could be Christmas, which wouldn't be worse. It'll be better. So what's happened here? Don't know what's happened here. I can't get it to come up on one of my devices, so I'm not sure. I've probably been jinxed by the jinxsters. You know, like you do, you get that happening for some reason. I can't get it up. Hello, Raven, darling. Hello, sweetheart. So nobody's here. Nobody's here. Eight people are here. Hello, 8 people. I've got you on my phone because I can't get my iPad to do whatever it is iPads do. It's all black. I've put the wrong screen on. I can't work out what I need to do to stop it. Basically, it's playing up. That's it. It's playing up. Hi, crewmates. Hi, Get Knotted, darling. So I thought I'd come on this evening and we'd talk a bit about what's been going on. What has been going on, we do not know. We do not know. Hello, this message is held for review. Yeah, hold them all, darling. I'm really not feeling very well, and mentally, emotionally, physically, I'm not in the mood for any of their shenanigans. I'm entitled to, we are all as creators entitled to have lives without pirates jumping in, giving us their, like the feral and the slimes that just. I was only talking about it earlier to a couple of friends of mine and how cheeky it is. It wouldn't even occur to me. It wouldn't even occur to me, to get on and like, it's like butting into somebody's private conversation. They're in a restaurant, they're having a meal, they got all their friends with them, and in comes feral. Blah, 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 blah. That type of thing. Who do you think you are? How bloody dare you? You're not welcome, you're not wanted. Stay off of people's channels. What I wanted to do, hello Nola, sweetheart. What I wanted to do was read you some of my comments, but I can't because I've got you on my phone because I can't work out what I've done. What have I done to my device? I'm going to fiddle with it. Maybe I need to go to settings. Shall I settings? Ooh, you have a spanner. Everybody's got a spanner, sweetheart. As soon as I worked out how to do it, I literally made everybody a spanner. Do you get me? So, home lock screen. What have I done? What have I done to my home lock screen? Nobody knows. Anyway, for some reason, I cannot get YouTube up on my device. Well, I've got you on the phone. Hi, Kay. Hi, Get Knotted. I said hello to you, sweetheart. Nola, hello, babe. Well, did you see my parody I did last night? I've got 1,500 views. Went down like a lead balloon. Have people, it's just some cheeky bitch come on about an hour ago, and she said, I've only jumped on to put a thumbs down, did the thumbs down emoji, yeah, and then clicked out. She said, she was telling, this is how they are so infantile and moronic. Can you tell me, anybody, if you've been on any of their channels and ever seen me comment? Or anybody get on there and comment? So do you know what I did? Just removed her, blocked her from my channel. I'm really not interested in small-minded, petty-minded little pricks that probably struggle to get through like a daily sport newspaper. And I'm not in the mood for them. So I've had a lot of them coming on my channel, obviously sent by Feral, because she very magnanimously left a community post yesterday. I haven't read it because, guess what? I can't listen to their voice. I can't hear them, let alone read them, let alone look at them. I'm just traumatised by them. And people can believe me or don't want to believe me. At the end of the day, phone predictive. Yes, sweetheart. Oh, Nola. At the end of the day, I'm only a human being, and people say, "Oh, you're a strong woman." I've had 19 months of being a strong woman. Once they started on my child, that is when I've gone beast mode, and trust me, I've gone beast mode. Nothing is off the table now. Nothing. Now, going to carry on about the comments. So they feel that they are entitled because she sends them. Like I say, she weaponizes because her brain is literally the size of a lentil. Yeah. I mean, bully but girl. Somebody was telling me the other day that she was, what do you call it, expelled from school. She used to steal off her parents and they had to send her away somewhere and everything. This is a career criminal. This is someone with an antisocial personality disorder. That's obvious because the social mores don't extend to her. She's entitled to do what she wants, and so is her little crew. She is now on her second mass report into Sussex Police that literally do nothing. They're not interested. They don't care. As soon as they hear her fucking name, they bin it. It goes in the bin. And any of the people associated with her for being a nuisance. Apparently Gerty Rood is a nuisance and I need to get off social media. So she did one in May, just after I dared to stick up for Foxy. Now she's just done another grand one of... what they were going to do is they were going to have a kangaroo court. Panel, apparently is a panel, on the 7 Hour Live the other week. And they were going to have like a panel of people to try me with no evidence. And obviously they're marvellous people, so they can do that. They literally can. And everything Peril, whatever her bleeding stupid name is, says is true. You see? Because once it's run through her mind, it's true. Bloody peasant. The parody that he did on her was amazing. You see, the knack with the parody, I'm doing an impersonation, sweetheart. I'm not impersonating her. To start with, I'm too fat. I've got too many chins. My tits are far too big. So I would never impersonate her. What I do is a parody is slightly different. You take a kernel of something and then you turn it into a character, which is what I've done with a fair few of social media influencers, which are big. They are big. These people are big. Some of these people, when you think they have more subs than, say, Sky News has viewers, they have more people watch their material than some of the programmes that are on mainstream. But you parody them, and my God, I mean, especially the men. I've had to delete, well, I haven't. I told them I'd delete them, but I didn't. You get me, capiche? I've got them in private. They're little egos. I mean, they can be the biggest, fattest whales walking. Trust me, or little skinny runts. Yeah? But they bitch. Honest to God. And I'll tell you another thing that pisses me off, because I've had something about a comment I left. How dare I leave a comment? How dare I leave a comment on my own channel? Yeah? I've got something to say. How dare you, and I know you're listening, yeah? How dare you crucify a woman and then dine to get yourself around Essex for clicks and shits? I've got friends up in Essex, female friends. That's what they're doing now, anything for a bit of money. So they pretend that they like women, all for the women's. Yeah? Oh, that Lucy Connolly, she shouldn't have gone to prison. Oh, no, I'm going to make shitloads of money out expounding my fucking opinions. Excuse me, swearing. My opinions on Lucy Connolly. But a woman on her own channel makes a comment and then deletes it like 2 days ago. Yeah? Oh, threats. Getting threats today, threats. Threats that I can more than return. But the thing is, this particular male YouTuber has actually got a wife and a kid about my kid's age. No problem at all with bullying me into the ground, with terrifying me. But I can't even begin to tell you. Just because I am articulate doesn't mean I have my moments of despair when I've sat and cried and I've been frightened and I've been scared. And I definitely haven't had anybody to, So where are we? I think Grace Tower Spiritual Talk, feet attacking our goat. She's a maggot from hell. She is the lowest form of scum I've ever known. And I'll tell you what, the more I find out about her, the more I despise her. I don't hate her because hate's an emotion. I don't feel any emotion. And that's the worst thing ever, is when people actually don't feel anything for you. I feel nothing except I despise her. I don't want to look at her. I don't want to hear her fucking whining voice, because I know that she's lying. You see? And I know how she sounds and what she looks like when she lies, so I don't want to listen to her. They are just bullies. And somebody explained to me the other day, a professional person, I said to them, why is it always me? Why? And they said to me, it's because you're an easy target. Because they know that you can't fight back. So they can do and say what they want to you to boost themselves up and make themselves look good. And to hear other women actually congratulating them and urging them on to do this to a woman, for what? because I don't sit there and go, Meghan, 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 Meghan. Like Ferrell, for instance, she's more like Meghan than Meghan's like bleeding Meghan. I can't put a fag paper between them. And actually, some of the American YouTubers that came in to my comments, I wish I wasn't on my phone. I wish I could read you the comments. Right, go on the video, go on last night's video parody, and have a look at some of the comments on there, because they are hysterical. And the rude ones I've took off. I've left some other rude ones, so do you know what I mean? I was going to read them out. Just so self-entitled. Oh, you're a fat pig. Oh, you're this. Oh, you're that. Oh, I've only come on to put the thumb down. I don't care. Do you know what? I literally don't care. Go away and do one. What makes you feel that you... See, obviously, they attract like-minded people that think it's okay. That's okay behaviour. If you don't like a programme on telly, you turn it over. You don't get a paper and pen out and start writing to people, oh, I don't like that programme. I don't think they should have that programme. And do they think they are having that programme? You just turn it over. Or you just don't watch it. But these don't, because they're psychos, they're nut jobs, they're Fruit Loops. And a big symptom of like antisocial personality disorder is an overdeveloped sense of entitlement. So we got that. All the lives that are being done by the gaggle of goons are ridiculous. They did 7 hours, sweetheart. They invited other people that they were actually themselves stalking last year and bullying. Seriously bullying. I mean, seriously bullying, really badly bullying. And twist the narrative. And you see, she is determined. And if I have to come on it every day, I'll come on it every day. Yeah. I've got the emails from PC Harry Thorpe from Sussex Police. Okay. If any of you, I don't know whether you can even get on. I don't know whether they tell you, obviously, but I've got the emails. I was exonerated from being the absolutely atrocious account that was throwing around grape and bonds. Let's just say grape and bonds, because we're on YouTube. Allegations about a totally innocent man. And I believed it. I believed the allegations. And there was also another account that was accusing this man, this person, another creator, of being an ape person. And I only found out today it was actually run by her daughter. Apples and trees, apples and trees. I was the first one to defend them. I was the first one. Oh, damn, dare you pick on a child? I mean, these are in their 20s. They're adults. They're not like little kids like my child. But I would defend them. How dare you pick on the daughter? What a ghastly, horrible, wicked bitch. There you go. I've said it. There you go. So horrid and ridiculous. Yes. Dennis did one mixing meringue. She thinks she's Nigella Lawson. Well, oh my God. You know, I'm just here. I'm on my veranda, and I just emailed you. I emailed you. I did. This is more or less the email. This is what a pretentious bitch she is, okay? I can't tell you who it was sent to, and no, I haven't got the email. I've heard about it through someone who told someone who told someone, and it got to me that way. Obviously, it was meant to get to me, but it was that way. So I emailed you, I did, because I thought, well, you'd like to come onto my little old program. I thought you would. I'm Day. I got my own channel I have. Would you like to come on? I think you would. I think you should. Because I think you'll find a Gerty Rood. She's been harassing you, hasn't she? She was in charge of that absolutely atrocious account on X. She was making accusations against you. Yes, she was. And I'm here. This is no shit. And I'm here. I'm so busy today. I'm making cookies, I am, and I'm baking, I am. Why are you telling him that? You pretentious, interfering, twisted old freaking witch. Where have you come from, and who are you? And don't tell me your name is this, that, and the bleeding other, because I don't believe you. You're a wicked, vile, horrible old boot, yeah? And you see what they've done to me. I'm here with my popcorn, because it will happen to you, and I'll be laughing. And don't you come crawling to me. Don't you dare come crawling to me. And where I'm at the moment, where's Slong gone? Where's Slong gone? Because I'm going to go through Slong. She's disappeared, voodoo people. Where has she gone? Gossip monger apathy. I'm here. So they wanted this creator onto their panel. She called it a panel. But you saw it yourself, it was basically a kangaroo court where no evidence is ever given you. You know, like, if she thinks something, I've got my opinion, and if I have my opinion, that's my opinion. Yeah, well, your opinion is your opinion. That doesn't make it fact, darling, but it does with her. And her opinion then will be twisted into the narrative. I have been found and exonerated. They dropped the charges against me. Now, if it wasn't for this one particular creator last year who actually got onto the police because he believed, obviously, I don't know who told him. I can only imagine Ferrell. I don't know who told him or made him think it was me, but he got it into his head it was me. Reported me to the police on behalf of somebody else. The police were on my account for over a month, Harry Thorpe told me. We've been watching you for over a month, he said, but you don't really go on X, do you? I went, well, no. I used to shitpost, because this time last year, the great late Baron was on his, situation going on. That's all been swept under the carpet. And what I used to do is a tag team with ORMV. So shout out to ORMV. I know she did me wrong, and I know she could be a bitch. She could be a messed up bitch. But last year, we did team each other. So I'd post something so they'd all come after me, or she'd post something so they'd all go after her, so that they'd leave the Heskeths alone. That was my thinking, and that was from my heart. That was my thinking, because I knew what they were going through. I thought I did. I didn't. But I thought I knew what they were going through, the hell I'd been through with my husband about a year and a half before. So he said, but you're not reposting on there, are you? I said, well, no, I don't really go. I'm not really an expert. I more use it as a mood board. If I want to say something, I'll stick it on X, because you can get away with, you can say fucking bugger on X. Do you get me? They literally don't care. So he said, but you don't really go. I said, no. So anyway, they questioned me. I had to go in, I had to solicitor, I had to go in 11 o'clock on the 15th of October last year. And there was a question for about 2 hours about this account, this absolutely atrocious. Well, I honestly didn't know who it was. I literally did believe that the person was a victim. And I kept trying to tell this Harry Thorpe that she was a genuine victim. He just looked at me like I was a bit mental. Do you get me? Now, looking back, I realise he was pitied. It was somewhere between pity and contempt, I would say. Pity and contempt at how thick I was. And then they kept asking me, which I told her, about her. Fiona Hesketh. How did I know her? How long have I known her? Have I been to visit her? Lots of questions about her. I still didn't click. Anyway, after about 2 hours, I was let go on pending further inquiries, because he said the cyber team were on it. And then I got an email. Well, they rang me and then followed it up with an email saying that all the charges had been dropped. And I said, well, I knew they would be, because it's nothing to do with me, But this year, fit the narrative, and also backed up by Trevor Maloney and Day. Oh my God, Day, I just did bacon cookies. I am. Yes, I am. No. Yeah, bacon cookies. Writing that. Key lime. I'm making pea in the can pie. That's what I'm doing. Yes, I am. So to me, if you're writing that to somebody and you want somebody to get involved with crucifying a woman on her own, like 62-year-old woman with a kid on her own, she doesn't know me. She only knows what she's been told about me, which is all bullshit anyway. Doesn't like my content because I take the piss. I create comedy, parody, and satire. Doesn't like that. And it's completely okay. It's completely okay to invite somebody, because she's going to have a panel. As I said, it would have been a kangaroo court. Obviously, the victim, thankfully, smelt what way the wind was going, and I mean, he's probably the same with me when we hear Ferrell's voice. It's just like fingers down the chalkboard. Sort of succinctly put, DD, driver Miss Dopey, yes, I am, big camper. Put her back in a box and said, well, listen, I've got Sussex police have told me. But they don't. They go, what, with Ferrell? Because Ferrell, you see, she's a detective. She knows more than what Sussex police does. Yeah, she's determined to turn the narrative, twist it, and make out it was all me, when I was the victim of it all. Actually, now I'm talking to you, I'm wondering if she did actually, under a sock account, be on X and make out I was behind it, which is why this other male creator thought it was my fault and then reported me to the police for it. And I was oblivious. I didn't know. I mean, I was told that a certain person didn't have any sock accounts, when actually it turned out she had dozens. Right, so how is Tricky going? Right, well, he's talking bullshit. He made a video, another one bites the dust, and another one's gone, and another one's down, another one bites the dust. Yeah. Yeah, you'll be biting quite a little bit of dust, mate. Full of bullshit. Nothing like that happened. who shall I say? I'm just going to say Ems, fuck it. Ems convinced somebody that this other veteran lady was Atalanta. It's just bullshit. Basically, this other was a victim as well, albeit, you know, much of a situation with Atalanta that I was. She was to Atalanta what I was to Ferrell last year. So then Ems has turned it all around and made out that this veteran lady, a proper war hero, by the way, who actually managed to get through her BFPO without, you know, outraging any children's remains, which I think is a tick. I think it's a tick. Should we give her a tick or a round of applause? I think we should. So, yeah, and then blamed her. Well, this poor girl is going through a number of health battles at the moment, one thing and another going on there. And has come from the sort of, like, you know, genuine PTSD, not like one you've got when you've actually just had a quad bike accident, bumped your head a bit, and now you're a war hero, and you think you've got PTSD, hiding behind the toilets, from what I've heard. As soon as things kicked off, and what were you doing out of the camp at night, and they all had to go out and rescue you? Johnny Bleeding Bravo. Anyway, so there you go. That's him and his war hero. Anyway, so then clicks and shits. It's all revenue. Ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. He made a video. Oh, she's been caught. Well, nothing like that happened. A very, very bored. I know the name of the PC as well. Very, very bored PC. Rang this female veteran and said, blah-de bleed, blah, much the same with Harry Thorpe. They said this, we've had a look, not interested, it's obvious, it's just bullshit, we don't care. Rang Charlie Manson the next day, and he spun that into a lucrative ha-ha. Another one bites the dust. Well, we haven't had one bite the dust, let alone another one, mate, and the only one be biting the dust with all your police reports, mate, will be you. And I'll be banging the tambourine, darling. So I've got 42 people watching, and you just know that 35 of them are them lot. So Kay, hello Kay. But it is terrifying. It is terrifying. If you wouldn't believe what I've been put through. You wouldn't believe. I mean, I would have been hung. I would have been hung a year ago. If they could do to me what the Taliban did to Kashazwan for making jokes, yeah, I'd have been hung a year ago. I'd probably been publicly executed a year ago. Probably on TV, live, prime time. How dare you? How dare you? I don't even use their names. So say the creator's called John Smith. I don't use that name. I make up a totally different name, and the character is loosely based on somebody. Yeah? They are public figures. They are influencers with a lot of influence, okay? And I am entitled to critique them and to send them up a gentle bit of parody for a laugh. They don't like it. How about they fuck off and leave me alone? How about they wind their necks in? How about they do that? To sit there and have 7, I think it was 4 hours on one and 3 on the other, wasn't it? I mean, I haven't watched it. Obviously, I knew it was going on. People told me, but like, I literally don't care. I mean, the combined mental IQ of probably like an aphid. And it would be an aphid that was probably trodden on about a fortnight ago and is dead. That is their IQ level. Zilch. None. No morals. They don't adult. That Ferrell's never adulted in her life, apart from maybe on her back. Okay, fair enough then. Hola Parker, hola Ferrell. Parker Ferrell as well. Ferrell can fuck right off and stay fucked off, you old bitch. Can't stand Ferrell. She's obvious manipulation, mental case. She's a loop. Vicious, violent, vile creature. I never realised. I wish somebody had told me. I just wish. If I could turn back time, that word. Her voice is like the people. Oh yeah, I heard what she said about Molly. I mean, to say, oh, you had sex with your father. No, actually, if that occurred, darling, that would mean that she's actually been abused, and you don't laugh about that. But then this is the same one that went, no, Foxy, I don't care about Foxy, special needs. But as I pointed out with Scammerbell, that, oh yeah, I've got autism, I've got ADHD. Oh, sympathy facts up to match 10. All got to make allowances for a grown-ass adult, drunk driver, drunken, I was going to say a rude word, but shall I say lush? Yeah, that man. But she doesn't get, like most women of her age have got a heart. You know, you would protect people with additional needs. You would look out for women that are on their own and think, hey, mate, leave her alone, shut up, back off. But she rallies troops, and she is so business because everything gets back to me. Every email, she's so thick. Every email she's ever sent anybody, I've got. I've got them, Feral. Every last fucking one of them. Right, so she's done 3 pylons with me. What they do is they do, like she didn't know what a round robin was when I said to her he'd done a round robin to get everyone to subscribe, and she's still got a bot of tax on me. I will be drifting over to Gerty Rood too when I can be bothered. See Michelle's on Bron. Yes, yeah, it was dark, darling. That was Gothic Noir. I would have said that's Gothic Noir. I hope Michelle doesn't mind. I would have said that it's a very dark Gothic Noir humour. But then it's October, isn't it? And weren't those divvies over there going to have a Gertober where they're going to humiliate, degrade me every day? So you've got a team of people. And that isn't bullying. That's not bullying. That's not when you've got one victim and you know that victim can't defend themselves, you can just get up there and say anything. I mean, Slime is very, 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 very lucky that I don't copyright strike him, because I can get about 5 out of his channel, which would finish his channel. Yeah? It's only that ethically I'm against that sort of thing. Yeah? But if he pushes me, I will fucking do it. I will fucking do it. I've already worked out what I've got to do, and I always win my copyright strikes. So I know how to do it. I've never lost one. Every single one I've won. All right, it took me quite a while when I initially had my channel terminated. It did take me quite a while to get it right. But I studied it. I studied the system and I worked out how to do it. And I worked out how to do it by getting it wrong quite a lot. And then one of my sons, who does music, he does gaming and music, he happened to be round one day when I was battling with it. And he's like, oh yeah, and he gave me a few pointers. So now I worked it, and of course, once I actually had done that, because I wasn't putting the right legal jargon. I'd worked out you've got to put legal jargon and you've got to make a declaration, because it's a legal process. And it's not one that people just put in for vanity because you don't like someone or you don't like what they've said about you. It has to be a real reason to put in a copyright strike, i.e. I'm really going to take to court for infringing my copyright. So a bit dangerous reporting people to police as being behind troll accounts are fed up with it. Yeah, well, yeah, you want to see the people that I get come over. They are proper divs. I mean, really divs. There's Josh, I've got all the names. I've saved to go on the video, and if you want to go down, some of them I've removed because they were too petulant and threatening and cock happy to think that they've bullied me on my own channel. So I just press remove, and then they're blocked from my channel. But some I've left because they're just piss flaps and they just deserve what they get. Yeah, they need content so bad they have to turn. Well, because I can create content in like a few seconds. I can swear to God, right? I don't even know what I'm going to say until I've clicked the camera on. I've never ever had a script for Gin and Skins. I've never ever had a script for any of my parodies. I literally just click the camera on and go with it. Yeah. The only times, and I only ever do it in one take. You believe me or believe you not, I haven't got time to piss around. I do it in one take, off, boom, upload it. I play it through, then upload it, just to make sure do you know what I mean? In case I don't get executed. But the only ones I've had to retake was Charlie Manson, because my Irish accent's really shit. It sort of goes from Irish into Dorset. I don't know what goes on there. They always fell in there, they're absolute joke. They're just bullies. Their content is bullying people. That is their content. I mean, that fat wanker in Kent, yeah? He's always exposing people, exposing this, exposing that. Well, I've got it on good authority. He's got an extensive criminal record. So maybe I'm going to expose him. How would he like it? And how would he like somebody bullying, right, his baby mama and his child the way he's bullied me for 19 months straight till I don't even want to go into what's going on with me medically, but I'm very, very poorly at the moment. After reading the text Gertie put out, he sure slagged Charlie Manson. After reading the text Gert put out, he sure slagged Charlie Manson. He won't like that at all, Nola. Yeah. Oh, babe, that's nothing. That's just like a little tip of the iceberg, darling. That's the tip of the iceberg. Oh, yeah, I've got all sorts. And that old thing over there in Gibraltar, what she did, she went through our WhatsApp chat and deleted all her comments. Right, because I went on there the night before last, because I was looking for something. So I went on her chat thread with me. She deleted all her comments. But the thing was, I'd already downloaded it onto my other phone a year ago. So I just got it off my other phone. It's not a problem. And all her voicemails. Oh, hello, Grace, sweetheart. Yes, I'm lurking. I'm doing other things while listening. Thank you, darling. A tricky. Oh, you've got to go on the video and see some of the comments from the American content creators. Yeah, because I totally feel them. I mean, what Charlie Manson did to that kid, that woman and that kid, is so uncalled for. Who do you think you are? I mean, they buy subs, they buy views, and then they actually think that they are Nicole Kidman. And what's his name? Stupid bollocks Tom Cruise. Don't they? And they're literally not. They're more like bloody Fred and Rose West, aren't they, really? To be honest, they are. Let's have it right, they are. So it's just unrelenting. So anyway, then I got this bleeding maggot today. Instead of just approaching me and being nice, I was quite het up the other week. I was stressed out and really het up, and I was frightened after what had happened to my grandson. So I dropped him an email, and I was a bit, on the edge. I was a bit, and I was like, "You've caused this. You've done this to me. You've made this happen. I demand you sort of call him off, or you stand by me, or whatever." I can't remember what I said. Like straight away, in with the threat. No, she is a 5'2" widow on her own with a child. She's a woman. He wouldn't like his wife and kid treated like that. If he dropped down dead tomorrow, would he like slime to go after his wife and kid in the way that he set him on me? And I've got all the videos and I've got all the proof. So he can fuck off as well, fat twat. So, and then he's going on about something like, it's my channel. I'll put whatever comment I want on my bloody channel. And then he's like, I've got lots like this. Well, so have I, fat boy. So have I, darling. If you want to play that game, I can play it too. I'm not going to keep lying down and letting people bully me, because I've had to basically put up with it. Can you even imagine any of you, somebody live on social media talking about you for 7 hours and it's all bullshit? Apparently this scrawny old scrot bag in Gibraltar told everybody that last year I told her a load of people come to my door with what would you call it, like a bat? I mean, hello, were you watching something? Or was that you, love? Because the only people that I notice that have people rock up at their door is you, love. You seem to have gangs of people where you thieve their phone, sweetheart. And don't say you haven't thieved the phone, because we could see it on the bloody table. We could see it. And we knew, I know what you look like when you're lying, all that innocent. No, Ola, no. Bullshit, you had the phone. You're a thief. She's got Velcro fingers. How ridiculous, how Ferrell is such, she lies. But she does this pity party thing where I fell for it, but at least I fell for it from the point of view that they were genuinely going through a cancer diagnosis. I mean, I've even had people say, did they have cancer? Did he, I don't know, but the guy died, he's brown bread. Just because he's brown bread doesn't mean he's exempt. I found out some really unsavoury things about him as well, dear old, yeah. So, apples and trees with them too. And she sets people on me and then sits there for 7 hours. I think it's 4 hours with Dee, dopey old Dee. Driving Miss Dopey. I'm here, I'm just making pee in a can. That's what I'm doing. I'm baking the storm up, I am. I mean, can you even imagine emailing somebody because you want them to come on your daft bleeding show that nobody's heard of? And even the bloke's like, who is she? I've never even bloody heard of her. And of course, we're all like, well, we ain't heard of her either, mate. We're no further forward than what you are. She's just a flying monkey sent by Ferrell. She's gatekeeper. You know what I mean? She's one of them. And then when they've all fell out, she'll find some other mug. She's always got a pity party. She's always got somebody to feel sorry for her. Do they get watchers? Fuck those. Don't be time. I don't like Denise and Ferrell. They are wicked. I mean, not even give me a right to reply. Not even provide any evidence to say, well, this is evidence that Gerty Rood is absolutely atrocious account. No evidence. But I've got evidence via Sussex Police. I am literally not. And I will keep coming on here week after week, week in, week out, right? But I know damn well who was behind it, and it was her. But she's twisted it to make out it's me, right? And then because she believes her own, like liars do, psychopaths, they do antisocial. She believes her own lies, it then becomes truth. And if you don't believe it, she will then turn on you and pummel you and hound you. It's basically why she gets on with Trevor Maloney, because they've got the same vibe going on. You either believe what they say or you back down to them. Like, he bullied me for over a year till I admitted that, to make me admit that I think it was either my dog walking friend or Truth Central was my neighbour. I'm not even sure. I mean, and I wouldn't entertain him. I will not. It would have been easy for me to say, oh yes, Trevor, you were right. God, gosh darn it, ain't you clever? Ain't you clever? You are, you really suss me, fat wanker, right? But I wouldn't blow smoke up his arse because it's not true. It's not true. So I don't get into just like, oh, you want me to? And you can see how nice I was really, I was going to put up some of my chat to him where I was so nice to him and friendly with him and everything. But even though I was nice and friendly with him, I would not enter into his fantasy world of telling him what he wants me to tell him so he feels good about himself. He can go off and have a wank. I don't care. I'm not going to lie and I'm not going to be whatever it is he wants me to be. I'm not going to lie and say, oh, you're right. Yeah, you are right. Yeah, whoever it is you want to be proved right. What's it got to do with you? And it's like this bullshit about Julianne Lewis. Have you noticed she's gone? Because she was always one of my subs, she was always commentating. I very rarely see her around now. Because all they ever say is, oh, you're getting... Because, oh, Dee, old brain dead, don't driving Miss Dopey over there in Texas. Mrs. Hippie. I've been studying the syntax. She couldn't even spell the word, mind you. I've been studying the syntax. And I think Julianne Lewis is actually Gerty Rood. I do. I really do. Well, A, it's not. And unlike you, I don't lie or have sock accounts. I have one called Bob Hope, right, which was dual run. And it was run for the purpose of, over the period of the Baron demise, to keep M's and all many personas away from the Heskeths, right? That's the only one I've had. Every other account, has got my name to it. It's got Gerty Rood. There you go. And people can believe me or don't believe me. Yeah, Julianne, I feel so sorry for her because she's lovely. I think she lives in Wales, somebody told me. Maybe it's just that they've never met anybody with, say, wit and intelligence. So if they do see anybody with wit and intelligence, it's automatically Gerty Rood. When all of my subs have got wit and intelligence. Otherwise, what are you doing here? Pretty soon we'll block everyone because they won't agree with her. She's a witch. She's a witch. And I don't buy into who she pretends she is. I don't buy into it. I just don't. I'm sorry. I think it's bullshit. I think she's lying. I think she don't pass the sniff test. And here's another one. Anybody that knows Ems, this is a real from my heart. Yes, she's a witch from hell. Yes, she's a lot of things. But I was talking to a few people. No, it wasn't. I know one of you that's listening would think it was just you. It wasn't. It's quite a few people. I've been discussing it with both off screen and in my real life. Because I'm involved with the predator hunting. Do you know the predator? You know when you... Yeah, right. Well, if you do, you do. If you don't, you don't, okay? And I thought many a time, right, Ems, for all her faults, and she's got a lot of them. She's got lots of faults, yeah? She's fucking good at what she does. Even though I've sussed her, I've only sussed like a tip of the iceberg, I'm quite willing to admit, it is my speculation. Hello, sweetheart. Hi. Hello, baby. Hi. You are gorgeous. He's a lovely lad. It is my speculation that I only know the tip of the iceberg. I think she's probably got quite a few more personas and involved in quite a few other communities. Because what she does is fucking clever. I mean, and she's good at it. She's really good at it. Why doesn't she get involved with the predator hunters? We could really do with somebody like her. She'd be snaring them left, right and centre. She'd have a bloody a long list of load of them that she'd bang to bleeding rights. You know, these nasty... Well, you know, if you know, you know. Julianne Lewis, darling, you're there. I was just talking about you. Sorry, babe, I didn't know you were there. Hi, darling. Did you hear me talking about you, Julianne? Can you say yes? I was just talking about you. Because they always think that you're me or some bullshit, or I'm you. I don't know. But it's because your comments are witty and intelligent, so obviously, you know, and they're as thick as mints. And they are just bullies, and we have to suffer them. You're not allowed to say anything back. You have to put up with it. I have to sit there and listen to people telling me that she had a 4-hour thing with Denise and then did a 3-hour thing with Trevor Maloney. Yeah, and then I've had people coming in and telling me that's not his name. Listen, and he keeps trying to convince people. If it's not his name, he should be happy that I've got the wrong name then, shouldn't he? Rather than keep going around convincing people that that's not his name. Because, trust me, that is his name. 100%. Idiot. Such a fanny. Hello, Julianne Lewis. Proof you're not going... No, well, I know. Hello, Anna. Hello, babe. I didn't see you there, darling. Thank you for being here. Bloody Denise Burns. Oh, she is a bitch from hell. She is a bitch. I mean, emailing people, trying to get people onto me, trying to like boost their numbers. Like the emails that other old slut sent, that old slag in Gibraltar. Mass report me to the police. This is twice mass reporting the police. I've never heard from the police. BTW, by the way. Never heard from them because, you know what I mean. But what she does, she knows that she's got no credibility with them at all. They fucking hate her. She told me that they all wanted to fuck her, right? But another not to do with the absolutely atrocious, but another occasion the police were involved, and I mentioned her name, right? They were like rolling their eyes. You go. So there's that. Exactly, don't blame slime. No, I do blame Slime, Pam, very much. Can you get rid of her, please? I do blame Slime. Slime is entirely responsible for his own what he does. Yeah? He's been on my case for 19 months, 24/7. Yeah? Just hounding me until I kill myself, basically. Oh, yeah. And old stupid bollocks in Gibraltar decided that I was making that up. Yeah, I wasn't so depressed. I meant slag lot. Yeah. Oh, okay, that's fine, Pam. Sorry, babe. Do you see how raw I am tonight? It's like my nerve endings. I'm not as like witty as usual. My nerve end. I've had enough, babes. I've just had a gutful of it, you know? Apart from being medically actually ill as well. You've read Pam post, well, yeah, I did, case. Sorry, darling. Yes, I did, babe. You're right. But I'm just explaining it's because I'm so used to everybody attacking me. I mean, I've had to delete, God knows, a dozen or more comments. Dozen or more. And then I went into my withheld, held for a review. And there was a load of her people in there as well, sent by her. She put, because she's always a victim, so she put community posts up. I haven't read it, but I'm given to believe it was something along. I don't mind Gerty doing a parody. Good, get used to it, because you're going to be having quite a few more, darling. Yes, you are. And she gives me permission. She gives me permission, yeah? But she's worried about my mental state. Well, she would be, because she's been telling everyone for ages, like Charlie Manson told the police, I got Alzheimer's. Again, who do they think they fucking are? Who do they think they are? I mean, she couldn't even be funny with a script, let alone without a script. Why do people watch them? Well, because they're troublemakers like them, babe. They're troublemakers like them. What's the matter, babe? Oh, it's all right, it's showing me something. I love you, darling. Right, I'm going to wind it up in a minute. What are you guys having for tea tonight? What are you guys having? Can you do that? Hang on, sorry. What are you lot having for tea? Can you sort that out? Because it's just black when I put on YouTube. On my device.
I can't really fix that.
Oh, I don't know what I've done. Anyway, the thing is, I probably had a bot attack on it. It's probably that slag in Gibraltar.
Try restarting the device.
No, I have tried it. It's just ridiculous. They got the idea of Rupert Lowe being accused of having dementia. I love Rupert Lowe. He's a very intelligent man, very keen intellect. Oh, you had mince, steak and chips, gossip monger, I'm jealous. Feral stole Wally's followers. I still think she was the one, but because if you think what she's done with me, then listen me out, hear me out, right? Only I know the truth of what goes on. Whether you believe me or don't believe me, I mean, I'm using my channel, my freedom of speech to give my opinion and the facts as I see them and as I know them to be, right? Now, if you think what she's done to me, right, where she will take something she's done and then project it onto somebody else and get all her followers to dogpile them, yeah, that is what I think she's done to Molly. She was the one that got Wally's channel took down. She probably reported had her channel took down whilst pretending to be the hero like she does with me, pretending to care about me, worried about her mental health, worried about this, right? And then she got all Wally's subscribers. That's what I think. And then she's held that narrative ever since. Molly's the one. Molly had to Molly dots. Even Wally's come out. I mean, she's even said it to me privately. She didn't do it. She said it publicly. She didn't do it. You know what I mean? But she won't stop that because that's her narrative. And she wants people to believe, right, that Molly did it. Because if people stop looking at Molly, they'll start looking at her. I totally believe she had Wally's channel shut down. She was the one that did the little sly. Dinner would be salmon Wellington with broccoli. Tiramisu is entirely right. Get knotted, sweetheart. It's lovely. Salmon Wellington, babe. It's the thing, darling. Do you have it with a bit of cream cheese, though, sweetheart? You know, if you're having beef Wellington, you have like a mushroom kind of pate, don't you? Which I don't, because I don't, do you know what I mean? Salmon Wellington, feral. Oh, she's very cunning. But, I mean, they're perfectly polar opposites. Because in the middle, you've got Charlie Manson, then you've got Ems on the other side, who I'm rather hoping has got some sort of semblance somewhere of decency. Actually, I'm being stupid. I've got a temperature. I'm not well. Then you've got that old slut in Gibraltar, the other side, who is, as I say, she's definitely got antisocial personality disorder. It's a good point that Farrell wants us to not look up. Because why? Like, I know that she keeps repeating the false narrative about me. And she keeps trying to get everybody involved. She keeps trying to get people to dogpile me. Keeps trying to get people to convince. I mean, unlike Molly, I've actually had a police investigation that has found me innocent. But it doesn't deter her. She will still keep plugging that home. Gerty Rood was behind absolutely atrocious. Gerty Rood was behind. It was her. It's Graham told, and I'd rather believe an ex-veteran who's actually did serve in Iraq, yeah, and managed to get through without again actually outraging a child's remains. Hello, just subscribe. Can you tell us about the gum and gut experiment that happened in your last stream? Gum and gut experiment happened. Got no idea. I don't know what you're on about, mate. Don't bother subscribing because they just get taken off me. I've been under bot attack, so just don't bother. Yeah, so hang on a minute. I'm trying to think straight, babes. It's all right. Can you hear Babs? She's going zoomies. I think she's a lush. I think she's got a wet brain, and I think that alcoholic. I've worked with people with alcohol dependency, and usually their real personality comes out. I don't know about you, but if I have a drink, I'm more stupid and more hilarious than normal. Do you get me? And I think the same. Toad in the hole, snake in the grass, Agent 77. Yeah, I don't think anybody would employ it, Jim Dandy. I don't think anybody would employ that old drug.
Why is she so wet?
Anyway, I'm going to go. I am shocked that Ems has any followers still, and we all know how two-faced and horrific she is. Why can't she put some of her well-honed skills... Yeah, I mean, tracing her is like pick up sticks, but I got there. I got there in the end. And it's not like a maybe or an if and a but, it's a definite. Okay, I've got all the information. I've got it all. I've got all the bits of the jigsaw nicely in place. But why doesn't she use those skills for the good of society and get yourself on and start bagging a few child predators? She's got undiagnosed. I literally cry me a river. Haven't we all, babe? Haven't we all? Haven't we all? Haven't we? You know? I've actually been diagnosed like decades ago with chronic post-traumatic stress disorder. But you don't find me doing that. I've always tried to help people.
Why is she so wet?
Oh, she's wet. You wet. Bags is here. She's smiling.
I've been splashing water on her.
Do your dogs smile? Oh, it's the ice cream man.
Wow.
£5 for an ice cream.
Yo, it's the overpriced guy.
Yeah, it's the overpriced guy. I just wish that she'd do say, Megan's thigh gap, you've been in Paris. Yes, did you see her? Did you see her? Did she look stupid? What is the matter with her? Anytime somebody lets her out of her stall, lets her off her bleeding, the reins, she's got to be wearing like a sheet. Like my character, Gerty Rood, used to say it's 100% Egyptian cotton that she's snaffled from Windsor Castle. She just can't help it. Eddie Moon without the class, brains, money or manners, yeah. Megan's thigh gap's been in Paris. Yeah, so we're going to have fish and chips. What did you say about Molly? Then bullying a young mother and threatening a small child is so evil. Exactly. It was just vile. And no doubt old stupid bollocks in Gibraltar stuck up for him. She would literally... Do you know what I mean? She'd stick up for Hitler. If she wanted to, sucky fucky, she'd stick up for him. She would stick up for anybody. Literally King Herod. You know King Herod when he went around killing all the babies? Oh, she'd bloody defend him. Oh, yeah, it's not his fault. He just dropped them. Do you get me? Stupid bitch. I've never detested anybody, so I think a lot of it's her, but it's also because I see her, which is why I don't mean see her like in literal sense. I get her. I know what her vibe is. I know how evil she is. And I 100% think that she had Wally's channel taken down. And I think Wally is What word would I use? Gullible, to say the least, if she believes different. She just doesn't know him. Yeah, Maria Devitt, you can fuck right off, because I've had you on my comments. Go away. Nobody wants you. Go away. What gives people the right? Right? It's like we are having a little meeting together. Like, what gives you the right to just come in and splurge your poison? No one cares. Piss off back over to drive you Miss Dopey. Some spring rolls, rice and broccoli, sweetheart. Do you make your own spring rolls? Because I make mine. Obviously, I like to buy them as well because it's easy. You can scram them straight away. But I can make them. Are you a bit of a dab hand at Chinese? I do Chinese and Asian and Indian. It's only 12:21 here, so not for... Ah. Yeah, what do you want? Piss off. Hello, Sparkles. I can see this all imploding. Well, I literally don't care. I'm going to carry on doing my comedy. I'm going to carry on doing my parodies. I will do social media influencers, and I will do all of them of both sexes when I want, how I want, for whatever reason I want. And if they'd like to take me to court, I mean, there's one particular person, if he does, it will be harassment. Because you cannot keep harassing somebody because you don't like their content. Timed out by Anna. Can you block her, Anna, darling? Block her permanently. I mean, Maria, you've been in my comments and I've blocked you there, babe. I bet it's Feral, innit? I bet it's old slagbag Feral. She's probably been on the Lambrini because she's probably an easy lay. Do you know what I mean? Smell of the barmaid's apron and she's pissed. I never forget that one where he took her out for a meal. Here, let's walk down memory lane. He took her out for a meal to some fancy, and this is when I actually thought she was okay. I mean, you know, thick as shit. Everything you see on the computer, I mean, I've learnt that up to my cost. I've learned that is true. You can't tell people, especially the ones with their tin mugs out, always on the grift, always after some money, and always want this, you know. They're the worst ones. Doggy lover, hello, sweetheart. Doggy lover, hello, Anna. No, can you block her, babe? No, block her. Anna, sweetheart, block her. I don't want her back. She's been in my comments. She can fuck off. Sorry to be rude, but I'm not feeling it today. I'm in a bit of a... You can tell I'm a bit stressed out. What was I saying? Oh, it's all gone. Anyway, I'll do what I want, and I'll do what I want when I want. Piss off. There you go. Well done. She can go watch meringue whipping. Meringue whipping. There's something I don't with her. I can't be bothered to look into her. She's such a dullard. A drab dullard. And I've heard from several men that have seen her in real life on Zoom calls, and she's a little old lady, by the way. I thought I'd just put that in. She's nothing like her avatar. I mean, Pam, we don't know how to whip cream. I just thought to myself, you know what I thought? I once looked at a picture of Jesus, I did. I looked at that gosh damn good-looking guy, Jesus. And do you know, within minutes, I was with child. I was unfaithful. I was unfaithful to my husband because I looked at a picture of Jesus and I become with child. I'm so... Yeah, thanks, Anna, darling. Get rid of her. Get rid of anybody that comes on, because this is a tight-knitted... We come on here to talk to each other as, you know, Jim Dandy is our honorary, obviously, man here. Mainly we're women. And we are entitled to have this space. Like, I don't go on their things and leave comments and be rude when they're on lives, and they just feel entitled to do that. They just feel so entitled. I've seen them do it to me, Shell. I've seen them do it to all sorts of people. They're having a live and they think that they're entitled to go in and change the whole vibe of the live and make it about them. Rather, like, as I say, if we were all in a restaurant in real life having a meal, we're eating a nice meal, and in wobbles slime, or in blimmin' drags that old scrawny old Scott bag from Gibraltar, probably the old lush would be pissed. In she comes and then busts into the middle of our nice meal and thinks she can just do that. That's what I'm talking about, self-entitlement. Just because it's a cyber world, it doesn't mean you do that. Mind your own business, stay out of people's channels, stay out of their comment sections. I don't go in any other content creators' comment sections. I literally don't. Not even people watch. Yeah, the only comment sections I go in are my own because they're mine. I don't want to read what other people say about me. I'm not interested. It's like... What is it when you listen at keyholes? you're going to hear things that you know that you don't like. So that is why you don't listen to Keyholes. In the cyber world, don't be looking through comments because you might not like their perfectly legal, perfectly factual, and perfectly legitimate comment. And then find out that actually they deleted it like on Saturday and you're now having a paddy whack about it on a Monday. Piece of shit. He can fuck off as well. Alright. Debbie C. As a legal whore. Yeah, the chicken shack, babe. Is it the chicken shack in Vegas? A strumpet can cook. They wouldn't pay that whole thing. They wouldn't pay her. They'd probably let her clean the loos. That's about it. They wouldn't pay her. She's well past her. What's it? No, don't go on other channels to be nasty either. Exactly. If you don't like somebody, why are you going over there? I mean, there's lots of, these are just channels anyway, and I'm including myself. I'm not professional. But there's some professional channels on here that have got like hundreds of thousands of people. I don't go on them because whatever it is they do, I don't like. I go on other channels that I do like. That's what I do. And I don't specifically go on there because I haven't got a personality disorder or a mental health problem where I think I'm me. And who are you? How dare you? I don't like your content and I'm just going to come on here and be rude. And I'm doing it to curry favour with a bunch of criminals. That's why I called it Crimfluencer Corner. She really did. They don't realise how boring they are. Yeah, they're just fannies. And who do they think they are as well? That's what I'm saying. Who do they think they are? Like, you know, I could have gone on the... Well, I wouldn't have done. But, we're getting a panel. I think that's a euphemism from driving Miss Dopey. Mm-hmm. We're getting a panel together. We're going to have a panel. We're all going to talk about Gerty Rood. That's what we're going to do, because she's harassing. She's been a nuisance. Mm-hmm. And I hear... You don't know fuck all, Dennis. I don't even call her real name. I call her Dennis. It's Ferrell and Dennis, that pair of blokes. I might do them together, actually. I think they'd be funny. Should I do an auditory one with Ferrell and Dennis? I think I might do that. My two new characters, the two blokes. I don't realise how boring now. But they really think that they can push... Like, you've all chosen to come on to my channel. So, and now if you don't like what I'm saying, you can choose to leave. You know, that's your right. Like I do with other channels as well. But they think that they've got a right to give people their opinions. We're all going to go, oh, stop the world. Hang on a minute, stop the world. Maria Devitt don't like my channel. Maria Devitt. Oh, sorry, Maria. I better change it. And when you go on the video from last night and look at the comments in there. Oh, you think I'm fat and ugly and this, that, and the other, do you? You're like, oh, thank you for your offer. I literally don't care what you think. Literally. What? Do you think I ain't got a mirror? Do you think I don't know I'm fat and old? But the thing is, right, when you look at them, they've always been fucking ugly and fat. All of them. I only got fat in my old age, and I think I'm entitled to. And I'm actually not as fat as you think, really, but there you go. I'm plump. I'm a cuddly granny. She really did, Jennifer. Slime and Flop are good for insomnia. Oh, I can't listen to their voices. I just can't. My brain atrophies. It literally, my eyes roll so far back in my head that I'm sure they're looking at my brain and they're watching my brain die. I can't listen. I need something, to bite on intellectually. And then sat there going, oh, she said this and she said that, she said something else, and then somebody else said something, and this said that, and they said this and they said that. And they will actually sit there and work themselves into such a lava that I'm responsible for all the ills in the world. And she will convince people of this. She will convince people. And it doesn't matter how many times people remind her that Sussex Police... I got to thank actually that he did report me, because I'd have no proof otherwise. But Sussex Police found me innocent. I had nothing to do with that account. I was really concerned about the victim of that account because I thought she was real. I didn't realise that was out of Scott Bag in Gibraltar. I'm way too busy to spend my precious time leaving nasty comments and anything. I know. Elle, darling. Hello, sweetheart. I know. I like to have... I'm a bit down tonight, but I like usually to have a positive, upbeat vibe going on, and we can all have a laugh and chew the fat. But I've been so crushed by having so many people, and it's literally me with my back against the wall, 62, 5'2", on my own, just to feel like I'm defending myself all the time, and I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to fight for my space. I think there are issues about, which I've heard before, women being safe online. Because I certainly haven't been safe. If you look at me and can you imagine being a young pretty woman? What they do to you, let alone a fat old one like me. Floppy's boohoo boring. I couldn't possibly comment, but I will comment on Flop saying one thing. Yeah, I heard somebody told me that she said, has Gerty Rood apologised to you? Yeah, well, I've got nothing to apologise to your fat wanker friend for, mate. And if you read some of the things he says about you, love, I don't listen to Flop, so I couldn't really say one way or the other. What I have heard is a bit samey, bit sort of boring, yeah. Well, yeah, you're right, it's boring. Whereas I like upbeat, I like fast delivery, I like interesting, I like witty repartee, I like intelligent conversation. I don't just like Megan, and then bitching about this person, bitching. And haven't you noticed that all of these, the crinfluencers, they've always got to have an enemy. They've always, like, it's me now, it'll be somebody else next week. And I think, really, I've done quite well on my own, yeah, that I've been able to hold these people off. I literally am like Davy Crockett, you know, making the last stand at the Alamo. Yes! Mind you, that film didn't end too well, did it? And if they don't leave me alone, I'll be going that way. Because I don't even want to put too fine a point on it. It's made me ill. Pam, really? Sebastian Snack. Radar can go where we choose. I will not be dictated to. Exactly. You do what you want, darling. You exactly do what you want. Where have you gone, Sparkles? You've disappeared. Oi, oi. Hello, Ginger. Oi, what is Pluckle? Oh, someone being rude to our Gertie. It's better cut it out, Gigi. Hello, Gigi, darling. Hello, sweet. How's your mum, babe? How's your mum? No, Sparkles. Oh, I love Sparkles. Doggy lover, damaging their own channels with the bitching. But you see, the thing is, doggy lover, darling, people thrive on it. And that is their business. If they love gossiping, yeah, and getting over there and bitching and being evil and being vile, they're probably like that in their real lives. So in their cyber, they haven't got the intelligence to watch a documentary or maybe some history or film or some political, they just haven't. Their genre is bitching, being spiteful and gossiping. So they fill that genre. They do. They fill it all on their own. And they are bullies. Well, how can you 24/7, not even, maybe I got peace on Christmas Day. Maybe, and that was just for one day. But the rest of my year was just hounding me and pounding me into the ground. As soon as they brought my child into it, and it came from Ferrell, it wasn't just Charlie Manson, it was Ferrell was involved in that. Then I'm back, and she can go fuck herself. She wants to be very fucking careful. Bubonic plague, yeah, well, she is, isn't she? Megan's Thigh Gap! Hello, darling, welcome to my channel. Have you put Slime Trevor on 2 speed to get through his crap? He's fucking dim-witted twat. But his name isn't Trevor. It's not Trevor Maloney. He wants everybody to know it's... And then, I've showed you my cheek. It's got like about an inch thick concealer on it. And plus, the photograph I've got of him off his Facebook page, that the minute... Because I don't want to go into it because I don't want to give my trade secrets away. But anyway, it's him, okay? And he knows. And the worst thing is, he went straight on X and told everybody. And now a year on, he's like, oh, it's not me. And he's trying to convince everybody, I'm not Trevor Maloney. Well, if you're not Trevor Maloney, aren't you quite happy that I think you are, darling? Aren't you? Because if that was me, I'd be quite happy that somebody thought my name was different to what it really is. The fact you keep going on about it just underscores the fact that I've got you banged to rights. You cretin. And a bully. You're a fucking nasty bully. I was nothing but nice to that kid. I was nothing but nice to that lad. And kind to him. Do you know, before all this happened, I'd found out he was having a baby. And exactly before that, I meant to send him a message because I was going to send him an electronic Amazon card to buy something for the baby. Because you can send it electronically. Do you know what I mean? You just need to get the code and the QR code, whatever. Yeah? That's what I was going to do, and I forgot to send him the message. It was the next day he'd started, I think he'd already started behind my back, and then it came out that he turned against me. And he turned against me for what? That old slap-happy bleeding slag. Yeah, that won't end well, but they're welcome to each other. Gertie, I recommend History After Dark. It's food for the soul. Oh, thank you, Nana Mouse. I'll look at that. It's really fun. Didn't you find that? It was very, very good, but I found it very... dark. I mean, it was dark humour, it was gothic noir, and it was very clever, it was very well created and everything. I'm not criticising it in a bad way. I'm just saying generally in the genre of dark gothic humour, she fucking nailed it, because it made me feel quite queasy. But I think we're supposed to. Are you on about the short she did? Gothic noir, yeah, it's called gothic noir. It's gothic noir humour. But fuck, was that dark. That was dark. You got that right, my sister. You are beautiful soul. Thank you, sweetheart. She nearly killed me, babe. It's nearly killed me. It's horrible having this all the time, and then my grandson bought into it, and on his birthday, and the police come round, and obviously they can see because he's like 5'7", 5'8" with his shoes on, and I'm like 5'2", and I showed him into my parlour. Well, my parlour is like doubles as his gym, because there's only me and him living here. So if he wants to, he's got his punch ball, he's got the long one, and he's got the ball one on a stand. You know what I mean? Gloves, weights, everything like that. And Charlie Manson had said, and he read me his statement, Ginger. He read me the statement. The copper read me his statement. Said Charlie Manson, so insert his real name. Charlie Manson has reported that on multiple occasions he has personally witnessed me, Gerty Rood, so insert my real name, yeah, abusing my child on multiple occasions, and also abusing him on camera and putting videos up there. And they've been on my channel, and they're like, what? And because I was out with him, because it was his birthday, we did like a family event thing. I think I've told you before, and I'd fine, luckily. I'd also paid for it on a card, so I had to prove where I was. And also, this particular place, when you go in, you have to enter your registration number of your car into their computer. So I had 3 forms of being able to prove exactly where I was that day, and I was nowhere near Suffolk, nowhere near Charlie Manson. So there's no way he could have seen it, So, and they're like, well, we thought it was a bit odd. They went to my neighbours. My neighbours were like, what the bloody hell's going on? All because of Charlie. That, bringing people's children, like bullying Molly. I'm going to come for your kid as well. I saw that. I saw what he said. I heard it. Yeah? Horrible, horrible, horrible people. And all it's involved is clicks and shits and revenue. Clicks and shits and revenue. That's all they're after. Clicks, shits and revenue. And they will get the mentally diseased people and the people with dark, deep, disturbing personality disorders. I did briefly go on a channel the other day that is so dark, it just screamed, hello, I've got paranoid schizophrenia. Having worked in the mental health field, I just looked at it briefly because I had to be on there. I didn't want to be on there, but I had to be on there for a reason, because of something else going on behind the scenes. And I just perused it like momentarily, like about a minute and a half, maybe not even a minute, maybe. And it just screamed paranoid schizophrenia. It just screamed at me. I just get out of there. It made me feel like I needed to go get a shower. It's just horrible. It's so dark. I mean, not in a nice gothic noir way. A dark, sinister, fetid, festering, bleak, crushed, horrible, evil bile instead of a heart or a soul. Really, another one on the run. Feral thinks Prince. I know. It's hysterical. Yeah, thanks for that, because I might put that in there. I might do that. And didn't she wrap her bleeding phone in foil? Some stupid nonsense, stupid slag. I'm sorry, I just can't with that woman. I can't. 7 hours and going around the place behind my back, and she doesn't realise everybody forwards the emails to me. So why do it? Why do it? Nobody likes you, Feral. They know you're a poisonous mental psychopath, okay? Shut the fuck up. Stop bullying people. I have, babe, but I'm getting worn out now, babe. I'm getting worn out, Nola. And thank you, darling. I love you. You know I love you. And you, Anna. And you. Yin and Yang, yeah. Like Tweedledum and Tweedledee. Still in hospital, darling. I know, baby. I know. You're there for the long haul, aren't you, Ginge? Get better soon, Ginger. No, it's her mum, Nola, darling. It's her mum, babe. I'll tell you later on the private. She won't mind me. Pam, Tom Hardy watches me. Yeah. Well, Johnny Depp watches me. No, that is true. I'll be honest, that is true. He does watch me. He touches himself. Healing energy vibes, prayers for you, Ginger. Thank you, Jennifer. Christmas to look forward to. I love Christmas, and we're getting all the stuff in the shops now, aren't we? We're getting all the stuff in the shop. Right, I've gone over an hour. Right, okay, I'm going to love you and leave you. I'm going to go and play with my device. and work out why I can't get on. Maybe somebody could help me. I don't know how I can't get on there, but I can't get on there. I'm crying. Megan's Cyber. It is Trevor Maloney. Yes, it is, darling. It is 100%. It's Trevor Maloney. If you want to contact me privately, I can prove it. Do you know what I mean? I can't. You can't. No. I've got him manacled here. Oh, you've got him. Sparkles. Share. We want videos. I shouldn't say that because they'll start putting that around, won't they? Okay, so just sending Reiki healing. Because I'm a sad bitch. I looked at Slide's channel last 15 videos large about Gerty evening time. Yep. That's the one I'm talking about. It just screams hello, I got paranoid schizophrenia. It's so dark. It's so sinister. It's just creepy. It's just creepy. I mean, obviously, I've worked in that area. I know what I'm looking at. I've got qualifications, but they're defunct now, so I can't sit and say, well, I'm qualified, because I'm literally not. My qualifications were relevant to mid to late 80s up to the late 90s, maybe, at a push. And then they needed renewing, and obviously I haven't renewed them, so I can't say, oh, I'm qualified. But, I know enough to know also in my own personal life and in my work history. Something very fucking odd going on there. Very, very odd. I mean, the scariest one is when he's put up posts saying he's coming to my house. That is terrifying. But, I mean, it was terrifying. It's not now. I mean, I'd like him to. I'd love that. I wish he would. I wish he'd come here. Let's have I looked at yeah. Oh, my God, poor Foxy and Dennis chat. Yeah, Slime's a bully, not rules. Yeah, he's just, well, he's very evil. Very, very evil. Very fucking evil. Evil. Getting on to some very twisted, creepy obsession. I think it's sexual. I'll be honest, I think it's sexual. He's got a sexual thing with me. Because he approached me to be my friend. He was very eager to be my friend. Only to dump on me when Feral came along. And he's annoyed because Feral showed some posts where I'd called him a nonce last year in a private chat. But I'd like to see his private chats and what he called me. Do you get me? When he was every single day, I didn't say anything for a year. I kept it all quiet. I didn't give him the police said, I know because I've studied psychology. Do you know what I mean? In depth. I know not to, I've said to the police, I already know you don't give him any fuel. Then we had the dick pic situation, and he gets on his high horse about Sapper, who never did anything like that. You got that other creature, Charlie Manson, who I actually have got evidence of him sending dick pics, but he's the first one to throw somebody under the bus and call somebody a deviant for making perfectly legal AI images. He's AI image creator, but they clutch their pearls, both of these two twats, right, and make out they're so bad because they need justification for their enemies. For their perceived victims, so they spot somebody who's going to be their victim, personified in this case as me, and they can't think, well, they haven't got a reason to be bullying a 62-year-old 5'2" woman that lives on her own with a small child. They've got no justification to do it, so they've got to find a justification, and that is where all the evilness comes in. So, gossip, in my defence, my channel is for fun and entertainment. I have no interest in shit historicals. I didn't know you had a channel, darling, but anyway, I don't look at channels like that because I'm so used to being absolutely murdered to death, and people don't actually get me. They actually just want to crucify me. They'll find out the hard way. Oh, Gertie, he was turning against you with the whole deadline BS. Oh, yes, well, this is him. He does it all the time. I think he, yeah, well, it doesn't matter what I think. I think I know why he's like it, but I literally don't care. I don't care. There's a lot of people been hurt out there, brutalised. I've been, massively brutalised and hurt in my life, and it's still coming around now. And I've always tried to help people, be sort of like a shining light, and cheer people up, be fun. I can even remember when I went in to have a cesarean, they had to put a thing on my door because people kept coming in to see me all the time. Because I'm not thingy, but I used to make people laugh. We used to have a good laugh, but when I'd had a cesarean, you obviously can't, do you know what I mean? Laugh hurts. So the nurses put a thing in, no visitors. Because I kept having people coming in. I'm talking about the other patients. Were all coming in to see me. Because we were naughty, I'll be honest, we were naughty. I was bad influence. Anyway, if you want to be a bit scary, try Into the Fog. Oh, no, I don't like that. I like your channel, Gossip Bug. Oh, have you seen it, Lola, darling? You can fill me in. Jennifer, it's not healthy. What normal bloke does, that go fix a car, get down the pub and get a fucking job. He's just been obsessed with me. He's been obsessed with me. It's nearly killed me. If you can imagine having a man stalk you when you're on your own with a child, yeah, I'm not even sure. That's why my grandson hasn't, like, in the last year, he started doing weights and weightlifting and everything. Do you know what I mean? Maybe he's, I don't know. But I mean, leaving posts saying he's coming to my house. I mean, obviously, I protect my grandchild, not the other way around. But you know how kids are at that age. He might have like felt something and felt up, because it's definitely been in this last year. He's got into weight training, weightlifting, boxing, doing this, doing that, cardio, workout, blah blah blah. So I'm not sure. I've only just thought of that talking to you guys. Some men with mental health problems go a bit mad when they're like. No, he was mad beforehand, darling. He was, in fact, he was worse. He's really just very evil. Very. I've got no. Fuck off. Don't want to know. Not you, darling. Him. There's a wife and child too. Yeah. Well, I mean, who'd go out with him to start with? Yeah, I'm very concerned, all in all, but it's not my business. I just don't care. Fuck him. I would say she does. As well, must know he's on there. Well, I'm talking out of school now, but seeing as how he likes spreading everything about me all around the place, whether it's true or not, he confided in me that she asked for more help because he's always on the computer. He's got to be more present for her, which, to be fair, he should be. Gertie, my dearest darling, please get your little boy and come and live with me in my large Victorian 89. Darling, I'd love to. No neighbours, great schools for your grandson. I know, sweetheart. I would love to. I can talk like that there, can I? Can I sit on your veranda and can I shuck peas? Can I? That's what I'll be. I'll be like driving Miss Dopey. I won't anyone be done about filing a false... Well, there you go. I think we'll get to that stage. I think because the police spoke to me about it. It's got to be 2 instances. It's got to be more than one. So 2 or more instances and it becomes harassment. And then he'll be like Olivia Cromwell. He'll be in trouble. And I think the way he's going, I mean, from what I heard from the other victim of his, because I heard through somebody, I don't know them, I know somebody that knows them that told me that the copper rang up was just bored. It's just like, it's that Charlie Manson twat again. But then what annoys me is you get on the computer and another one bites the dust, and another one's gone, and another one's gone, another one bites them. The only dust you're biting is Em's biting her rug, probably, knowing you're wrong 'un. Because it all started with him and her. That's what it started over. All of this, what everybody got dragged into, started because he dumped her. And you can believe me that or believe it not. And Ems, if you're listening, you want to start doing all the Predator things, because you'd be bloody brilliant on that. You would be tops. And instead of having people hating you, despise you, you would actually get the respect that you so desperately want. And you stop with all your fake Gina, AI, bloody bullshit, and all your other personas. Yeah? You've missed your calling. You would be brilliant. And everybody would be praising you. Everybody would be respecting you and admiring you. And if you did, I'd be your biggest fan, love. I would be your biggest fan. Because I'm like thingy, but I have to be careful with my mental health with Predator Hunter thing, Joey. Like you say, he hasn't denied having a wife, but Flop said he hasn't. He's got a girlfriend. Well, it's only a woman could get pregnant, so he's got a woman that lives with him that's pregnant, so I mean, you know, 1-on-1. Are you Ginger not a stalker, just nosy? Ginger's not a stalker. Definitely not. Ginger's the most beautiful soul on the earth. You know, like all my subs are beautiful people. They're all lovely. The hill country of Texas, Brenham, Texas. I can't do the Texas accent, Ginger. No, I can't. We love you and we hate the bullying 82 watching. Thank you. Well, I'd say probably 75 of them are haters. Ha 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 ha. Arseholes. Arseholes to you all. Sending you positive energy for better health. Yeah, I'm going to go, because on that note, did you like my penis-shaped nose? I knew I'd use that sooner or later. I got it, it's a part, because I got a prop box anyway. I've got one anyway. So, and as I said, when I make a character, I'm not doing an impersonation. I'm not doing an impression. I'm doing a parody. So there's a kernel of truth in it, and then I make my own character up. And you know, it's the Pinocchio nose. Do you get me? Pinocchio nose, yeah. In other words, fibber. I love Christmas. I love Christmas too. I love Christmas. I love Christmas. I love Christmas. You're just getting in and you're seeing all the stuff coming in the shops. I'm getting all festive. I've got the idea of video Slime as a clown. Is that him though, babe? Because that clown person is an actual... I don't know. I've got to stick up for Slime here. I don't think that is Slime. Because the clown person is convicted PDF. That's another guy. And he's... I know his name. I know his name for obviously... I know his name. And he's from up north. That isn't Slime. I'll give him that. That isn't him. I mean, it looks like him, but it isn't him. I mean, that clown character is hated because he baits people with his persona, and he's like a convicted PDF. And he still carries on being a PDF. He's quite proud of himself. So, but no, that clown person definitely isn't Slime. Oh, it's not. That clown person's name isn't Trevor Maloney. Let's put it that way. Okay, it's a completely different name, and he's from up north. The house is pictured right to the left of this message. I know, baby. I know. I see you, girl. I see you. Shaking that ass. Can you imagine if all the chats see in private with that close friends put out? Exactly my point. Exactly my point. Exactly. Yeah? That is exactly my point. But I'm to be told... I mean, everything he's done to me, you know, I can't even be bothered to go into it. And yet he wants an apology and go swivel. Go fuck himself. His own property. I mean, basically, I am their content. I am their content, and bullying me is what they create. That is the content they create, just bullying an old woman. Megan's Nola can't let him near kids. No, I wouldn't either, babe. Not because he's obsessional and he's weird. I wouldn't. Clowns creepy. Clowns creepy. Some people have got that. It's a thingy, isn't it? Like arachnophobia. It's a thing. Is it clown phobia? It's got a long name anyway. Some people are like that. I used to know somebody that didn't like dolls. Have you ever heard of that? Dolls. Any doll. And he was a big guy. He was a big... this guy was a big lad. I mean, not fat. He was just a big, muscly lad. Yeah? Didn't like dolls. If he saw a doll, he'd be like freaking out, you know? You know, some people freak out when they see a spider. That would be him with the doll. Oh, I don't know why. Some vibe. Something in his childhood, probably. Julianne Lewis, that's the one. Slime has issues and not happy with the new baby. He's not happy with the new baby, that's for sure. He's not happy. I thought he was. I don't care. It's none of my business. Stay out of my fucking hair, you fat twat. I'm a native New Yorker. Ginger do live close to Dennis. I remember someone coming on a chat during live and started to tell us a story that started that way, but they lived end. Never got the end of the story. Oh, well, yeah, probably because, like, you got to just talk about Dennis. Yeah. If you got the two blokes, Dennis and Ferrell, then there's no point in people going on for a chat because it's all about them. Anyway, I'm going to love you guys and leave you because I think I'm going to have a Savoy. Yes, I am, sister. I'm off to get myself a Savoy. I fancy a nice bit of cotton chips or whatever it is. I mean, they say it's cod, it's not. Do you get me? Hake or something cheaper. But, yeah, it tastes nice. And I fancy a chip butty. Do you fancy a chip butty, people? Because I do. Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you, girls. Right, I'll think of something to come out. Hopefully, I'll get a good night's sleep for a change. A real good night's sleep. I'll come on tomorrow and make you laugh. Oh my God, ouch. Gossip Monger, I've only been worried for your well-being after hearing your story. It's nearly killed me, Gossip Monger. It nearly killed me. You know yourself, when you get to a certain age, you can't put up with this, you know. You can't have it. You have a bit of trauma. People of all ages have traumas, but when it's sustained and merciless and relentless, and they just won't give up, they just won't leave me alone, they just won't let me be. You know, I'm entitled to create whatever comedy I want, yeah? If they weren't on my back bullying me, I'd probably do Keir Starmer, because I've only got a finite amount of time in my day to create. So if they push themselves into my consciousness, it's going to be them. If they stay off my back, the same as several male creators I know will be listening, stay off my back. I don't create any comedy to do with you. I will get onto all the other people because I want to do loads of people. I've told you. I want to do Julia Hartley Lives Above the Brewery because she's a one, needs it. Sheila Fogarty. Do you know Sheila Fogarty? That's LBC newsreader. I want to do Keir Starmer. There's loads of other people I want to do apart from these boring twats. But if they're going to start coming for me, that's the only weapon I've got. It's the only weapon I've got. That's all I can do to defend myself is take the piss. And take the piss. And they're so immature, they see like me mocking them. A bit like the Taliban, when the Taliban did what they did to Cash Aswad. Because he had the temerity to mock them and laugh and joke and make people laugh, they just hung him. They just hung him. But after humiliating him, they made sure they humiliated him first. Well, it wasn't. It's just the population was cowed. If anything, they made themselves look disgusting. And I always wonder why the Taliban, when they entered Kabul, they all knew everything, darlings, didn't they? They seemed to have new watches, very nice new clothes, new shoes, new trainers, knew this, knew that, knew the other. Like it was a plan. Almost like it was a plan. Oh, yeah, he will kill me. If he doesn't leave, he will. I mean, you'll probably just hear I've had a heart attack or stroke or something, because it's just, I can't, I'm trying to keep my child safe now. I'm trying to keep, so I totally empathise with Megan's mole. It's very scary. But yeah, he can still get people over there. I'm hearing that he's not very, because I've obviously come from Ulster. Apparently he's not very liked over in Ulster. How very odd. Yes, that's interesting. Neighbours a drinker, glug glug, yeah. Oh gosh, poor grandson, yeah, I could see him doing weights. I didn't realise until talking to you. I've only realised it's only taken, it might be his age, I might be going off tangent, it might just be his age, because he's of an age now, he started doing it, he's wanting to do it, getting into Keep Fit, and other members of my family are into Keep Fit, big style, like gym, twice a day, morning, before work, after work, and it is like an obsession, like some people drink or smoke or gamble, or bitch, like Ferrell, and some people obsessively work out, so it might be something that's in the genes, you see, because as I say, I've got other family members that haven't got an ounce of fat on them, it's all muscle. He's a tit. When he said he was going to the Tommy rally in London, he got stopped, didn't he? He got stopped. And that's why he sent the police after me, because I took the piss. Julianne Lewis, are you me, darling? Are you me? Are you being me in my comment section, Julianne? I just driving Miss Dopey, she'd studied the syntax. I mean, do you know what I mean? I'm surprised she even knew the word. I've studied the syntax. I've decided that Julianne's definitely Gerty. I mean, they've got to fit Gerty into every sentence. And they've even said my word. That's why I say his name now, because they use my name. They use my real name, which is another no-no. It's sort of like, what do you call it? Oh, it's unspoken rule. You don't use people's names, you use channel names. But they don't, because they dehumanised me, degraded me, and demeaned me to such an extent. I literally have got no feelings. I'm not a human being. I have no rights, civil, legal, moral, or otherwise. I've got no rights, and they have got every right, and I feel very virtuous in their right to email around everybody to get everybody else on board bullying me. When she knows, and as I'm going to say it again, because I know what she's done to me, and luckily the police ruled me out. Thank God the police ruled me out, right? The police did an investigation into me. It must have lasted, I was reported in September, see me in October. No, it was August it was reported it. I saw me in October the 15th, and by the end of October I'd been found not, there's no case to answer, because they traced the IP address and it wasn't me, which was basically what they needed to do. It was nothing to do with me. And when I see what she's done with me, convincing everybody, she's got to convince everybody, right? Go, who did it, go, who did it, go. Well, she's done the same to Molly over this doxing Wally. So that is why I've come to the realisation that she probably did do it. It was her that did it. She's projected it onto Molly, and she's got to keep that rhetoric out in the public. So everybody, when they think of Wally being doxed, they know it's Molly. They won't for a minute think it's Ferrell, who got all Wally's subs. Because she stepped straight in as Wally's mouthpiece, Wally's gatekeeper. Do you remember? And then she told people that apparently I've been stalking her for 4 years. No evidence, I've been stalking her. But I've got a video of my husband's funeral. I guess who's in the comment section when I didn't even know her? Guess who left a comment? When I first started coming out as Gerty, doing my pantomime stuff, and my stand-up, and my routines, and my singing, and take the piss out of Meghan Markle, and take the piss out of a number of people, yeah? She often left comments, and so did Charlie Manson. Then he started singing, not very well. I mean, it was cringe. He thought, oh, I could do that, and started trying to be funny. And she started doing parodies. And I mean, to be honest, I've always thought her parodies were really shit. She really can't do them. Really, she's got no time in rhythm. She's not funny. I mean, you know, even her elbow isn't a funny bone. She's just dire. So I don't know where I am with this. I don't know whether I've gone backwards or forwards. Am I going, oh no, I've got to go up. Right, I've got to go up. Yeah, it's telling me to go up. So where am I? Going up. Anyway, I think I've said enough. Yeah, basically, you leave me alone and I'll leave you alone. You keep going on at me. I'm going to keep doing my parodies. I'm going to do it more often. Nobody has got any right to dictate my content. But I'm not the one doing 7-hour lives where I just like lie. Unlike you, Feral, I do come with receipts and I've got all the proof that you were absolutely atrocious. You were it. You know you were it. And you can stop projecting it onto everybody else. You're a vicious, nasty, frumpy old drab. And you've got no content other than grizzling and moaning and creating a load of bloody nuisance. Or being pissed and ranting. Bring in the Muslims! Bring in the Muslims! Which is really hilarious considering what a drunk she is, because Muslims don't have alcohol. Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you. Jennifer watches her Feral things. I know, and it's quite pathetic. It's bloody stupid bitch. Anyway, I love you all. Go and have your tea wherever you are if you haven't had your tea. And if you're due to have your tea, when you do have your tea, enjoy your tea. Right, I love you loads. Take care. Take care, everyone. Take care, ladies. Love you. Bye-bye.